What's poppin'? Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's blessed. Hope everyone's feeling amazing. Thanks for supporting. Keep subscribing to my channel. Keep showing me love. It's needed. Like, I'm a breath of fresh air, I guess. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm joking. I'm not gonna be up my ass, but like, yeah. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for showing support. It's needed at a time like this. You know what I mean? I just want to get everyone's attention. I want eyes. I want souls. I want the listener to be able to hear this. So like, just keep pushing this. Keep pushing this. Shout out to people that are supporting me from different countries as well. Respect at all angles. But and respect to the people that are giving me constructive criticism, telling me that I need to like change my photography angles. But at the end of the day, yeah, I'm just a messenger, innit? Like, I'm just pushing out real messages into the universe. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not doing it for the clout. I'm not doing it for the subscribers. I'm just, as long as I can impact someone's life and change the way that they think and even give them knowledge that they didn't even know about, that's what makes me happy. And like, minus all like the photography angles, like just like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't really care. The message is the most important thing. The words that are coming out of my mouth. Yeah. But love to you for still like showing love. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people do that. But today I wanted to speak on social media and how humanity could use it in a positive way. And like, what we need to understand. We need to kind of understand what social media is, because a lot of people don't understand what social media is. They just use it on their day-to-day lives and like not really understanding what it does, what it is, like the effects, the causes of it, being on it all the time. Like, so first I'm gonna start off with what social media actually is. So social media is like a world, a cyber world, where the brain intertwines with other human beings for attention. So like, yeah, it's basically a place where the brain intertwines with other humans for kind of not necessarily attention, but like, okay, I would say attention. It has to be attention, and attention. So what we've got to realize is that social media is a worldwide thing. So we're all connected to like literally this virtual reality world. Like, we're literally all connected to each other. And like, I feel we don't take advantage of that. Because, for example, if you go back to when social media never existed, or you go back to when just mobile phones didn't really exist as a whole, there was no way for someone in Australia or Indonesia or let's say Somalia, let's say Eritrea, let's say Nigeria, there was literally no way for someone to communicate with a person from that far away. Like, it was virtually impossible. But now humanity has the tools to literally connect with anyone around the whole entire world. And for some reason, nobody wants to do it. Like, we're more divided with social media than we were ever before, because like, now people's self-esteem is measured on how much followers they have and how much likes they have. And it's like, you could speak to someone with 300 followers could try and talk to someone that's got 1.8 mil. The 1.8 mil is not going to respond to you. The person with 1.8 mil is not going to respond to you, all because their self-esteem and their ego is measured on how much followers they have. So that's literally, so social media is kind of dividing us when we could use it to be connecting with each other on a daily. And what you've got to understand is social media was used to take away people's focus from reality. So social media was designed to take away people's focus from reality. I know the conspiracy theorists people are going to start commenting under and saying I'm a conspiracy theorist, but it's just facts. Like, social media was used to take away the focus of like what's going on in the world, because now we've got to a stage where people can't really tell the difference between reality and the social world. Like, literally there's people out there that can't tell the difference between reality and the social world. They're literally just zombified on their phone all the time, and that's like, and that's a big issue that's occurring throughout all of society today. And like, things have kind of got worse and worse. I don't want to just speak on the like negative things, because I know some of my subscribers, like, they don't really like the deep stuff in it, but I'm still gonna speak on it. But I know some of my subscribers like the low stuff, like the shallow stuff, not necessarily low vibrational, but they like the stuff that's not that deep, because A lot of my subscribers come from all walks of life, and I respect every single one of you, but some of you, can't really articulate some of the stuff I'm saying, so that's why I try and take it easy for you lot. I try and make it easy for you lot. But yeah, so we've come to a stage where like humanity is kind of oppressed by a mobile phone device, because now it's like you wake up in the morning, you don't even brush your teeth, like certain you literally just wake up and go straight to your phone, and that's an issue. Like, and don't get it twisted, I do the same thing. Like, I'm not gonna go on like I'm literally God's gift and I'm not guilty of doing it myself. Like, I'm literally guilty of doing it myself, but I've kind of changed a lot. Like, I've came away from the social media world because I realized it was sucking too much brain energy that I possess from my brain. So I like started to just wake up in the morning. I'd get my energy from the sun. I'd get my energy from the moon, because the sun, like I told you in my other videos, if you check my archives, you scroll up and you get your pen out, you get your A4 piece of paper out, you start doing your bulletins, putting down the bulletins. Like I told you, like the sun is masculine energy, the moon is feminine energy. Like, we need that energy as humans to feel good within ourselves. Like, if there was no sun, like even in places like Sweden, people commit suicide because there's no sun. Like, people commit suicide because there's no sun at a certain season. Like, they literally commit suicide, bro. So Sweden has the highest suicidal rate in the world because it literally goes dark at 2 o'clock in their winter, and they have more winter than summer. There's literally 3 months of summer that they have. So scientifically proven that like people aren't depressed when the sun's out as well. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying with social media has gone very far and taken things like just to a next level, because like now you got to deep it. Like you got to deep it. There was a time like when, say for example, you move into a neighborhood. Like you move in, you're the new person in the neighborhood. Don't you remember when, like, I think it was the early 90s or the late 90s coming into the 2000s, like literally your neighbors would welcome you by bringing you cakes, like fruits, like you're the new person, and like now it's like you can literally live next to someone for like 12 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever, and like literally they won't even like recognize you. Like, you won't even recognize them either. Like, you won't even know that you live next to that person. And that's like bad. And I feel that's all due to like just social media and stuff. I feel like that's just taken our communication skills away, and it's kind of made it hard for us to like just communicate with others, because we're just too busy staring down on our phones. And like, we should be using like social media till its full potential. I feel like we don't use it till its full potential. Like, we should be trying to make friends with every single person. That's why I respect people that come under my comments and I've never even like I don't even know who they are. Like, I've literally don't have no, I literally don't know who they are, put it that way. So that's why I respect stuff like that. And like, I feel as if social media is kind of destroying humanity as a whole. Like, because like now, I think I've explained in my other video, I think it was, what video was it? I think it was how energy works. But like, I feel like a lot of people now are just like I said, they just like literally can't tell the difference between the social world and like the real world, and that's like really bad. And what you gotta understand with social media and just the internet as a whole, you gotta understand we're in the net. So like, people can say it's conspiracy, like we are actually in the net. That's why they called it the internet. The etymology behind the internet is internet. So you're trapped in the net. It's the World Wide Web. You're trapped in a web. Like, you're trapped in the web. There's no way out, because literally social media is the strongest form of drug on the planet right now. So it's like, we just need to make changes as people. Like, we gotta start just helping one another out properly and just being there for each other, because I feel like social media has taken the ability away for a human to even do that. That's why I have social media detoxes. Like, I'll go away for 40 days, 50 days, people will be wondering where I am. And I don't do it to make people wonder where I am. I do it to like better off my health, my mental health as a person, like, because I understand the algorithms behind social media. I understand the way all of this works. Like people like me, for example, people that speak truth, you gotta understand there's programmers behind this stuff to literally control the algorithm. For example, like there's truthers online that are speaking so much truth. They're only getting like, they've got like what? There's truthers on Instagram. They've got like millions of followers, but they're only getting 500 comments on their photos when they're talking real stuff. Like, how is that even possible? So that shows you that there's Instagram programmers behind this that are controlling this algorithm to stop the reach, so it doesn't reach people. Like, and then someone like Cardi B, for example, she'll just show her tits or said I got a boob job, or Offset just piped a girl, and that goes viral, bruv. That literally goes so viral, and I'm just thinking, how on earth is that viral? And then I've just said something that could probably help someone's life. It doesn't go, like, no one cares. So we just got kind of like, sorry, airplane, look, weird. Don't think you lot can see it, but yeah, we just gotta like get out of that kind of mentality. It's poison. It's a poison mindset to have. And the more and more I distance myself from social media, I start to realize like I'm more connected to the universe and the earth and like just nature as a whole, and it just really feels good. Like, it's better than waking up in the morning and looking straight at your phone. Like, your aim should be to like get away from social media as much as possible. Not to a point you don't use it and you're like anti-social media, because I'm not anti-social media. Like, I believe, like I said, I believe if humans used it right, we could make a change in the world. We can make a change in society, and like we could make the world a better place. And we won't make the world completely better, but we could voice our opinions, and we could just like voice our opinions online and voice so much things that are going on in our society, and like that would make a change. Because you think about it, a lot more people would be doing it. I don't know the statistics of how much people are on like social media networks, but like I'm pretty sure there's a lot. And like, if we use that to our full potential, like we could probably make the world a better place. Not better as a whole, but like we can make people so aware of what's going on in other countries. People from other countries can make us aware of what's going on in other countries. So that's what I wanted to speak on, really. Like, I just want to say thanks to like my subscribers that are just showing me love. Thanks to everyone that's just pushing me and motivating me to keep doing this, because sometimes I lose faith. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I lose faith and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, because I feel like there's a change will never happen, innit? But you just gotta stay focused, stay positive, and just optimistic at all times. And yeah, but yeah, I will be back with more videos during this week, and I just want to say thanks for subscribing, people, and just keep showing love, and I love you all. Take care.